It's Gulliver Giles here. It's Sunday morning, actually Sunday afternoon now. Gosh, on the last day of the 2016 November 9-day sales intensive in-house residential. Um, and today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about Kim Barrett. So Kim's been working with us for quite some time now, and this has been the kind of the crowning achievement so far in terms of what he's been able to achieve. So on the 9th day, he's pretty much the undisputed champion of the event. At least in terms of his overall cash total. I think he's put in about 600 and something thousand over the last 9 days on the phone. And a lot of people all over the internet are jumping up and down and saying, hey, how did he do that? What did he manage to achieve? Why did he get that result? And people are asking, is it the quality of the leads? Has he got better leads? And they're saying, what's going on? So I wanted to really just break it down for you. The reason Kim got the result at residential that he has is, look, I'm sure he's a master digital marketer. He's a successful owner and proprietor of an up and coming digital marketing agency. He does a lot of amazing done for you work with incredible clients of all kinds of different industries, like diverse different industries, and he still gets great results for them. But I don't think that's just the reason on its own. I think for me, I look at his numbers on the board, and out of everybody in the house, there's only 2 or 3 people who have dialed anywhere close to the amount of numbers that he's dialed, and there are pretty much nobody on that board has made anywhere near the amount of conversations that he had. So 69 dials over the entire week for me, that's like a dangerously low number. Yeah, like I would recommend your salespeople dial 100 plus a day dials. But Kim's conversation rate was a whopping 58. Yeah, so he's looking at 58 conversations, and out of those 58, I think about 24, 25 actual sales. So the actual level of conversion is very high, but it's because he's having those conversations. So because he's making the calls and having the conversations, not just lead quality, but making the calls and actually having the conversations, and all day, every day doing it, he's come out with this incredible result that everybody's like going mad for. So Kim, very, very proud. We're very, very proud to work with you. Nobody gets results like that just because it gets handed to them or because the leads were magical and unicorns shat on them or something. They get results like that because they did the work, they did the calls, they did the work, they did the calls. Kim started doing the work long before he got to residential. Like I can't claim this event is the only reason why he is where he is. I can't take credit for what Kim's managed to achieve because Kim has done the work, and Kim's work ethic and his absolutely relentless passion to make it happen is why he's made the dials, is why he's made those conversations work. It's why he's where he is. So if you want to be like Kim, then you need to do the work. You need to actually freaking stop making the excuses and dig in and do it. Even when it's hard, even when things are tough, over the last year or so working with Kim, I've seen him go through ups and downs. I've seen his fledgling company be, all the things that happens when you're in a business, bad customers, good customers, people letting you down, bad salespeople, good salespeople, people who let you down, people who don't. I've seen him go through ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs, but really, ultimately, he's stood the test of all of that. And this moment is, I think, not even, a blip in terms of what he's capable of doing. Like if he keeps performing like this, there's a $10-20 million company in that guy. But more importantly, he's the kind of guy that, he's just going to get the job done no matter what. And you just know, some people come to me and they just want to have a free conversation with me and get a good feeling in their, in their pants that they did something important that day. And some people come to me and they buy from me, they don't do the work, and they don't take on board the teachings, and they don't submit to the process, and they're not humble enough to actually just do what they're told. They want to be the expert. Now, Kim has every reason to be the expert, but he takes off his expert hat. He's respectful, he's kind, he does the work, he's humble, he shows up in a way that most people don't, and that's why he's getting the results that most people aren't, and that's why he's taken out the residential the way he has this year, and he's beaten all previous 9-day records. He's beaten out, many people over many years, over the dozens of times we've run this event and the dozens of people we put through it. Um, our standing record was 571,000, and Kim's eclipsed that completely during that 9-day period because he's just crushed it consistently. He's made so many sales. He's done so much work because that's the kind of guy he is. So look, from a point of view of a testimonial, this goes to his character, right? Like, I want to testimonialize Kim as my client, not because I feel like I got him these results, but because I feel like he can get you these results. If you're working with Kim, you're working with someone who's just so committed, who's so focused, who's so, dedicated to what he does. He will be successful. And if you want to be part of that success, I highly recommend you go see him. I'm pretty sure his done for you work is now completely sold out and he's in wait list. So if you can find a way to get in, if you can get on the phone to him, I know he's got a rush of people who all want to do business with him now post-event. It's very, very busy next week, and we've asked him to take some time off because he's just so crushed by all of the massive influx of leads and potential relationships. Now everybody wants a piece of him because he's the winner. But if you can get through, if you can get on the phone with him or one of his people, my advice is, don't fuck around, don't lose the opportunity. You want to work with someone who plays at that level, because if you can't, then you're not going to get where you want to go. And the thing about successful people like Kim Barrett, guys like Kim, are always dragging people along in their wake. They're the ones who, their momentum, their strength, their drive lifts others up and pulls others along. And if you want to be lifted, if you want to be part of that, if you want to be part of that wave of momentum, you want to get that success, you want to master digital marketing, then Kim's mastermind, Kim's Done For You programs, which I'm not even sure if you can even buy anymore. They're well worth a look. So I want to say thank you very much from Leela and myself to Kim for being part of this experience, and really, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for the way that you've played at that level, because it's very seldom. Many people are called. There's like 1.9 million small business people in Australia alone. We call lots of people every year. Out of those, very few are chosen. Very few people make it through, and even fewer still make it to a residential to do what you've done. So, as this last 9-day is drawing to a close, I just want to say thank you, and I want to commemorate your addition to the legacy of what we've managed to achieve. And I want to take this moment to kind of reflect and testimonialize on, where you've helped us get as part of being part of our community. Is you've helped us, with so many referrals, with so many new clients, with so many people who you've said, hey, come and work with these guys. So I figured this is the very least I could do to say how proud we are of you, and to really exhort people out there to say, hey, that Kim Barrett guy, he looks like, a rising star. He's the next big thing, and he really rocks. Maybe we should be working with him. Maybe we should be trying something different, because Kim's a pretty incredible guy, and I want you to have all the success. And I want people to understand just how skilled and how smart and how driven and how passionate you are. So I can't thank you enough for being part of this and for being part of my clientele. And I want you to get the very, very best clients you can get. So if you're listening to this and you want to change your marketing, if you want to make a difference, if you want to be working with the best, then you want to work with Kim Barrett. Yeah. Thanks very much.